Enough messing around, your summer exams are approximately 50 days away, so this is what you are going to do to have an academic glow up before it's too late. I know that you want to get the best grades possible. The fact that you're still watching this video tells me that. And this is exactly what you are going to do to have an academic glow up and to improve your grades before exam season. Be sure to save this for later and to send it to a friend who wants to improve their grades as well. The first thing to understand is that exam season is approaching. However, it's not here quite yet. You do have time to create revision resources. However, you may choose to use pre-made revision resources so that you can focus on active recall. Very quickly, active recall is just a process of retrieving information from your long-term memory. So, instead of making your own flashcards for GCSE chemistry, which is a standardized exam, you can just use some that you found on the internet, on Anki, on Quizlet, on Gizmo, whatever. You do not need to spend hours making them. However, I do highly recommend making your own flashcards for very specific topics that you find difficult. So for standardized exams, it's incredibly easy to find revision resources for free on the internet. However, you may want to create your own flashcards or your own revision cheat sheet if there is a topic that you find particularly difficult. I remember when I was doing GCSEs, I found nephron reabsorption in biology, the kidneys, really difficult. So I was using other people's flashcards for the majority of topics on Quizlet. However, I made my own flashcards for that topic. Now, you want to be doing active retrieval every single time you sit down to revise. Whether this be doing a deck of flashcards, because there's no point in having flashcards and not using them, or using blurting, or using the Feynman technique, so genuinely just explaining something out loud, or I really like to explain my flashcards out loud as if I am teaching it to somebody. This is going to be incorporated into every single study session. Now, you are also going to incorporate some sort of exam practice into your day-to-day. At this point in the year, I did a practice paper every single day for my GCSEs and for my A-levels. You want to be practicing different topics. So when I did my GCSEs and A-levels, I did a practice paper every single day. You may say that's excessive. Now, doing entire practice papers is helpful because you get to practice every single topic and time yourself like it's a real exam. However, if there are topics that you're particularly weak at, you can focus on them. You can find targeted question packs for free on the internet. Let's say you just want to focus on integration by parts. Targeted question packs. You can do the textbook question